Foxborough. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Nix from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Going play action, May. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
May now on third down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Completed to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down. Play action with Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
On third down, here's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Off the play action, May. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. First down, May. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Complete to Diggs out left. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henderson on second down. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second.
Patriots.
Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Nix to throw again. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this is going to fall incomplete. So we made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
On play action, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs, and that means third down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get in the rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun. Nick's looking to throw. Complete. It's Ingram. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Nick's from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. They'll throw, third and long. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Short throw. Tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see the short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on third and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Once more, it's Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May now from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. The one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Down the left sideline he goes. Travion Henderson. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set to kick this away. To return this, Marcus Jones.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Tossing it to Henderson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. We got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 10.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. On first down, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. Kickers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Puts this one on to Harvey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 9 at the Patriots 43-yard line.
Second down, give to Harvey. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On third down, here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth, Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards.
Now that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Denver.
Nix from the gun. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Nix to throw again. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Broncos 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Jones. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's May. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they just get the play off. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots with X currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. New set of downs from the 37. May on first and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Henderson here from the gun. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
And they make the stop as that player reaches the 14-yard line.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This looks like a run drawn up for May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Drake made the touchdown. There we go. Nice tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots push the lead up to 12.
Broncos 16.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Looking middle, he's going to air. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were The QB just nailed it.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
Running this one off right. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. That's also going to bring it 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one connects. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Nix. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, block. That could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Nix looking to throw. And the Patriots get there and take him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
Good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Sticking with Henderson. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Made out a throw on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Running for it, it's Henderson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He gets it on the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Design run here for May. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. This looks like a run drawn for May. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds are getting pretty long.
This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nick snap to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
He gets it on the design keeper. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.